Hey everyone, SuperShadix Boom here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sonic the Hedgehog Jakks specific Wave 5 of the 4-inch figures. The prophecy foretells that in the future there will be a Sonic figure that's a bastard chimera of previously loved figures. And now that time has come where the abomination was unleashed. So here's the Jakks specific Laughing Sonic figure, and the painting and sculpting on this figure is actually really good. The color separation and details were really well done on this figure, and the face, despite being was actually sculpted really well. From first glance, this figure does appear to be a variant of the original classic Sonic 4-inch figure, but a lot of the sculpt on this piece is actually new. Obvious difference being the head here. The mouth is actually really well engraved into the face. You can look all around inside of it. And I do like how the quills are drooping downwards. The body does appear to be the same though, even including those weird ankle knees, but the arms on this body is actually new. The elbows are sculpted a lot closer to 90 degrees than the original classic Sonic figure, but the hands do seem to be identical to the original 4-inch classic Sonic and the mighty 4-inch figure. Alright, it's obviously time to address the elephant in the room. This figure stands a lot better than the original classic Sonic 4-inch figure. Alright, yeah, and the face looks really freaking dumb. I can appreciate what Jakks was going for here, seeing how they took inspiration from 2D artwork, but there's clearly a right way to do this and not, and this is not how to do it. Oh my god. It sort of looks like a dog face through a fish-eyed lens. It's hard to describe, but you can easily tell something isn't right here. And then just attached the spikes to him, hoping it would work out. It looks absolutely ridiculous on this body, but it can be charming to some degree. Another dumb notion of this figure is obviously the reused hands from older figures. Speaking of lazy reused parts, this figure comes with a yellow spring. Jakks seriously said, let's make 3 springs. It's literally identical to the 4-inch figure's release, the only difference being the top, and I guess the paint job for the base of it. The only difference between them all is the port at the bottom. If I can describe this figure in one word, it would just be ridiculous. I mean, just look at him. So here's the 4-inch Dr. Robotnik figure out of the packaging, and the painting and sculpting on this figure is absolutely excellent. I'm sorry. But wowie, this piece turned out absolutely fantastic. Just look at him. They really went all out with the face details. He's got those nice shine on his glasses, and I love the sculpting on his beautiful stash. You can see individual gravings to make it look more like hair, and they did a really good job with it. The only downside with this guy is that his beautiful gorgeous body prevents his arms from going all the way down. Having big buff shoulders doesn't exactly help with that problem either. But he's actually hollow inside, so he's really good at balancing and standing on his own. The articulation on him is our usual fare. We got a swivel in the head. It actually has more range of movement than the original Dr. Eggman figure because he doesn't have that collar piece. Universal joints in the shoulder so they can hinge up and down and swivel forward and backwards. Bend in the elbow, they can also swivel, and then this is actually really interesting. I'd never noticed this. The wrist is obviously on ball joints, but instead of connecting to the body itself, the ball joints are attached to the wrist themselves and they just port into the Robotnik figure's arms. No swivel in the waist, of course, but come on man, there's a seam right here. You could have blended it in so easily. Universal joints in the thighs, we know what these do. Forward and backwards, swivel side to side. Bend in the knees, also swivel, and then ball joints in the ankles. For his accessory, he comes with an epic signpost. The decal is applied very nicely and it has the big doctor's face right on it. And I actually really like this thing. It's just a plastic stick with the base going through a plastic rectangle with a decal on it. And check this out, this thing actually swivels and it's really awesome. There's unfortunately no classic Sonic on the back of it, but this is such a cool concept for an accessory. Imagine how awesome it would be if we got more figures in this line with different signposts for it for classic Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Here's easily the highlight of this release: Silver Sonic, Mecha Sonic, Concrete Sonic, Robo Sonic, whatever you want to call him. And I just want to take some time to appreciate this beautiful box art. 30th anniversary packaging, 30th anniversary packaging, beautiful logo, Metal Sonic, Robo Sonic. So here's the Mecha Sonic figure out of the packaging. I'm just going to refer to him as Silver Sonic since that's what I'm used to. And oh, sweet Gaia. Oh my gosh, this thing is incredible. I love this piece so much. I haven't been this in love with the figure since I got my Mezco Iron Man. This guy is so amazing. The painting and sculpting on this figure is absolutely fucking stupendous. They use different shades of silver and gray plastic as well as paint to make the details absolutely insane on this guy. This is obviously masterclass sculpting from Jakks Pacific. Holy crap, just look at these spikes. They're even made from a different material, and the coils at the bottom of the feet, mwah, so beautiful. And it's not even the painting and sculpting they went all out with. The articulation system on this guy is absolutely insane. Check this out, man. The head sits gracefully on this big fat beautiful ball joint, and it gives it so much awesome range and movement. It can even swivel, of course. We got a peg and hinge combo in the shoulders, and here it is, an elbow joint. I got an elbow joint. Oh hell yeah, this is so great. It's such a good joint, and it even swivels at the upper arm instead of the forearm, so it works in a variety of different poses. What the hell was Metal Sonic's excuse, man? We got incredible universal joints at the thighs. They are a bit loose on my figure, but with a little tightening up, they'll be absolutely stupendous. We got a really good bend in the knee, and then check this out with the ankles, man. We got a decent swivel at the ankle here, but it's kind of prohibited by the plastic surrounding it, but it's made of a pliable material, so it doesn't completely block it. And we got absolutely insane super hinges so the feet can bend all the way back and great forward movement. And my word, Jakks, you guys did such a good job on this piece. He's incredible to look at. The detail, the painting, the sculpting, everything is really well fucking done. And the articulation system, he's so fun to handle, dude. The engineering on this guy is absolutely insane. I can't believe they did this. The only downside I can really think of is that the shoulder is sculpted a little awkwardly, so it's not fully straightened out, and there's no wrist swivel. The entire forearm is just one solid piece of plastic, but I don't mind it that much since we have a really good elbow swivel. God, it's just absolutely mind-blowing how good this figure is. They did such a good job. This was an all-out gambit, and it paid off so freaking well. I love you, Jakks. I love this figure so much. Oh my god. And yeah, he does come with a reused accessory, but it's the god tier spike accessory, so I'm not even mad about that. I love having 3 of these things. So that was wave 5 of Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog 4-inch line. And classic Sonic definitely bogs it down a lot since he's the Sonic of this wave, so he's overly abundant. And I don't like saying this about variants / re-releases. I think re-releases and variants are really good and healthy for the line, since not everybody starts at wave 1. People jump in at random points. Heck, some of you watching this video, this could be the first wave you're a part of. So it pains me to say that this is honestly a waste of a release. With the 2.5-inch lines, I get specific posing variations or head sculpts because they're miniatures. They can't do that much that the 4-inch figures can. But this guy does not satisfy the ache for a variant or a re-release. It's just a failure at everything it's trying to do. But since it is basically a waste of a release, I don't think it bogs down this wave at all because Robotnik and Metal Sonic are such good additions. Definitely been getting a lot of Sonic 2 love with this recent Jakks season. Robotnik turned out really well and he's an excellent addition. But Silver Sonic single-handedly carries this wave. He's so good. I love him so much. Everything about him. I love looking at him. I love playing with him. I love this figure. Please pick him up. Everybody who's watching this. Sorry, Super Sonic, but I got a new king of Jakks Pacific 4-inch figures. I can tell Jakks invested a lot into this guy, so I really beg of y'all to buy this piece. Show Jakks that it's worth it. He's a phenomenal figure and worth every single penny. $10, dude. That's a steal. I would pay $50 for something this fucking incredible. Okay, maybe not that much, but you get what I'm saying. And when it comes to picking up this wave, it's actually stocked really well, like wave 2 was. Heck, I might even say that this is a better release than wave 2. And there's many ways to pick up these figures. You can get the single card releases, which have been a little more difficult to find. I would only really recommend it if you just want either Mecha Sonic or Robotnik, as well if you really want the accessories, I guess. I don't blame you, because again, these 2 accessories are actually really good. But if you don't mind accessories and you don't want that stupid laughing Sonic, I would highly recommend that you get the new 3-pack. It's really well stocked, very abundant. It's really common. I'd say it's about neck and neck with the Studiopolis playset. So yeah, and it's really awesome that we're getting 3-packs from Jakks Pacific. I know they do this with Mario, so it's not that much of a new concept. I hope we get future 3-packs though. This is incredible, Jakks. I highly recommend that y'all do not sleep on this wave. This is honestly, in my opinion, the best wave of Sonic figures released by Jakks Pacific They went all out for the 30th anniversary, and I love them so much for this. All of this stuff they release is absolutely incredible and highly worth the price of admission. So that was my review of Wave 5 of the Jakks Pacific Sonic the Hedgehog 4-inch figures. What are y'all's thoughts on these figures, and which are your favorite out of the bunch? I'd love to know. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, thanks for watching.